pack, basically making it an EA pack plus. Basically, they were based on Rügens, consisting of different divisions, sort of, pretty much like Rügener Gruppierung. And it's a main naval base on this island for East Germany, for the GDR, and they are supported by some Soviet tanks that are trained nearby, and also by some Polish troops that were also supposed to help out in the case of the attack. So logistics activation slots quite decent. Infantry slots okayish, it gets a bit pricey towards the end, but you get a lot of slots. Artillery, okayish slots. Tank, very bad slots actually. 1, 1, 2, 3. Recon, decent slots. AA, quite good slots actually. Helicopters, 2 cheap slots, and you get some nice helicopters there as well. And you get lots of air options, but and pricing is okayish, I think. Yeah, let's take a look at the logistics. Get the MTLB Moon, a new known one, and you get the new Schwimm PTS, and it can actually swim, so this is pretty cool. Unfortunately not armored, but lots of supply, and you can it swims. And your next alternative is the Ural truck. Then you get a command helicopter. You get 3 of them for just 60 points. That's maybe already worth considering. There was like a helicopter group as well stationed on Rügen. And you get this is also a new unit. Then you get the UAZ. It's also resolute. Lots of the units are resolute, which is pretty cool if you play the division. And then you get the SPW 60 PUM, which is really cool because it's armored and you get 3 on the card. You also get the Felddepot, field supply point. In the infantry tab you get 2 machine gun options here. You also get the Militärstreifen, already known, and the Sicherungs. The Sicherungs comes with anti-tank rockets. They are resolute and 7 man, so it can protect your flanks. You get Volkspolizei, already known from from 6 Motostrelki Brigade. And this, yeah, they have interesting machine gun pistols, basically like submachine guns. They've got the security trade as well. Very, very cheap, but not great optics or anything. Then you get Reservisten, they are not resolute. And the Reservistenführer, he's got surface-to-air missiles, so that's actually quite nice. And you get reservists, rather cheap. They've got AT rockets as well. You can use them on your flanks as well, maybe as an alternative to the Sicherungs, with a slightly better AT capabilities and also more men. Only 5 points more. I think that's really good. I mean, you don't have the security trade, so optics are not as good stationary, but still might be the better option. Also you get this really cool vehicle here. Then you get the Reservisten SMG. They're also not resolute, but they're also not reservists, so not too bad. And you get this really cool anti-aircraft gun vehicle. So really cool against helicopters, I guess. Yeah, you only get 1 card though. You get Motorized Schützenführer, which is cheaper than the Reservistenführer, but only 4 men and less availability. And you get the Motorized Schützen SVD. They're also again resolute. They can come in the SPW 70, and yeah, them as well. The Motorized Schützen with decent anti-tank rocket launchers. And you get the Panzerjäger, which is a cool unit because it's got 2 AT anti-tank rocket launchers. 500 meter range only though. And then you get the first Polish units. And the first one is the Piechota Smek Do. He's a leader unit. He can come in the Topaz 2A, which I think like a modified, it's a modified version of a Soviet vehicle. 10 men strong, so not too bad. But equipment-wise, also very interesting. A shitty AT capability, but you get the first infantry unit with the smoke grenade. So you have 2 smoke grenades with them, and there will be more smoke grenades in the future. Also, in already existing units, they might be added because there are 4 weapon slots now available, technically. Then you get the Piechota Smek. They can also kind of come in the Topaz here. Really rather cheap unit. They are not resolute though. And then you get the SVD variant. So with a sniper rifle, the range is nothing to write home about. It's the same as the machine gun. But yeah, pretty cool. Lots of suppression. Interesting alternative. They are also IFV infantry, so they take less suppression when they are nearby an IFV. Then it was a marine base, a naval base, so you get some specialized marine pioneers, and they were supposed to be brought to strength with reservists in the case of a war. So that's the reason why they don't have the Resolute, because reservists are mixed in basically. 6-man strong leader, you get the marine pioneer, 12-man strong, pretty cool. And then you get the Marine Pioneer Flam, also 12-man strong, 350 meter range. This is only 150 meter range. So yeah, it's also a bit more expensive, a bit less availability. They only come in trucks. You get the SPG 9, so your AT option here. You get the Faggot and you get the Conquerors. Also you get the SPG, like the tank gun on the Jeep, but I think it's too squishy to bring. And too bad actually. Artillery tab, you get 120mm mortar, and you get this beast, and this is actually supposed to destroy minefields, and you can use it like a Buratino, but then it's kind of called Puratino because it's so bad. You can only shoot twice, so yeah, worth trying it out and see how it fares. You get an AT gun here as well that can be used as a howitzer too. And you get a 130mm one as well. That can even come with the MTLB as well, so you can keep that. And yeah, nice options here. Tank tab, you get a Pact 85. I think for the first time possibly. Can also come in the MTLB. Then you get the Malyotka. Comes with 18 missiles, so it's not too shabby. Then you get the T-55 leader tank. You get the 2 cards of T-55s. They're really bad actually. Availability and price obviously quite good, but penetration okayish, armor really bad. Then you get the Polish T-55 AM Merida, basically slightly beefed up, and 14 front armor. As you can see here, it's a bit better. Tank gun is not so great, but then you also get 1 card of T-72s with a really nice tank gun, auto loader. Front armor is a bit better. So here's a Polish unit as well, and that's kind of the unit that was training nearby. I think those tank, it's not Soviet, it's still GDR, but they were kind of training nearby. In the Reckon tab, you get Reserve Aufklärer, so it's reserve, so they don't get Resolute. They're only here. You can bring them in this little vehicle here. You can also bring them in the UAZ, or you can bring them in this new SPW-40P. It also swims. And you get like this little Aufklärungstank that's already known. You get Grenzer, so basically border troops that can also come in a helicopter. 8 men strong. Then another new unit is the Pionier Aufklärungstaucher, so basically like kind of engineers as well, and they're 8 men strong. It's like an elite unit. And then you get there even forward deployable like airborne troops. They are like the Navy SEALs basically, Kampfschwimmtaucher or something like that. Got the commando trait or special forces trait, the shock trait, and they've got the airborne trait, and they've got 4 weapon slots, including explosives and anti-tank rockets. So that's really cool. 7 men, very good optics. That's pretty damn good. Then you get a new helicopter, Recon helicopter, exceptional optics. That's really nice. Unfortunately, not armored. And then you get this Recon helicopter in lovely navy blue that even comes with anti-tank missiles. So this is, I think, very, very good. Stealth is a bit worse. I think this was like the first GDR fully like kind of electronically nicely equipped helicopter. And then you get this one with AT rockets as well. Quite the nice tab here. In the A tab you get lots of options. You get your Strela with really bad accuracy. You get kind of like old-fashioned equipment with flux. This looks a bit like World War II. And this one can be used, it's a new unit. It can also be used as an AT gun. So that's actually quite nice. It hardly hits anything, but as an AT gun it's a cool additional option. Then you get the Faster 4, which is a bit like this LML or whatever it's called for the NATO side. So there I think you get 3 rockets here, you even get 4. And then you get this SAM here. Huge rockets, and it's like the predecessor of the Coupe. Lots of range. Accuracy is pretty bad. It's radar based, but the range is quite good. Then you get 2 trucks, and I think this one here has naval guns on top. And then you get the Faster truck, and this actually has the same accuracy while moving. That's really interesting. So you could kind of have it moving constantly. And compared to this, you only lose it's the same price, and you only lose 2 units on the card, but you get them single vetted. So if you upvet them as well, you actually have less of the infantry version. And then you get the Shilka, particularly good against helicopters, I think, and yeah, with radar as well. Helicopter tab, get this one that you know from Rügener Gruppierung, I think. Again from the other part from Rügener Gruppierung that was split off. And then the Mi-8TB with AT missiles, and a lovely navy blue 3-kilometer range AT plane with a semi-active, not AT helicopter, with semi-active guidance, can be fired while moving. So 3 kilometers range is pretty damn good. I think that's a must pick, at least to try it out. Also new. Air tab, lots of options. You get HE bomber, really slow. Then you get the Lim 6M. It looks like a shark. And it's like a Polish variant of a MiG, kind of. Then you get Zoo rocket plane, already known. You get the Zoo cluster plane, already known. You get the Zoo HE plane, already known, and the HE2. That I think is new, at least for the GDR. Huge unguided bombs and also air-to-air missiles. MiG-23 ML is your AA option here, with good range here, and short range on this air-to-air missile. So I guess this is kind of also a must pick because it's your only AA plane. And then you get this AT plane, also new in this variant, with a really nice air-to-ground missile. You get a Polish cluster plane, cluster bomber, also pretty cool, maybe worth taking. And then you also get the KMGU, that's also a known plane but a different loadout. It was supposed to be the answer to the Tornado MW1. Yeah, lots of unguided bombs here, including, you know, here those bomblets and some actual bombs. Also worth giving it a shot, I think, and try it out. Yeah, that's the division, and in particular, Protoss is excited about it because he comes from that region. So that's pretty cool. And I think his dad was in the Navy, and that's why he's got this uniform that he used to streaming once, I think. Yeah, what is my most interesting? I'm tempted to go for this one because it's it looks so cool. It looks like a space weapon kind of, but I will go for the 3-kilometer range. No, I will go for these guys because I think they are tough and brutal. Lovely reckons. No, I decide to go for this. Overall, I think that this division is incredibly exciting because you get some really cheap options and decent options in the infantry tab, and also cheap, you know, with the reserves and stuff. You get some lots of resolute units. Your tank tab is not super great, but it's not super bad either because you at least get the T-72, but you get some really nice AT options otherwise, and a very good AA tab. Very decent air tab as well. I think this is really exciting. Also, you get this SPW, which I love because it's armored and you get 3. A really exciting division. Let me know what you think, and then in the next video I will build a division on my deck. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.